Rome didn't fall to a foreign army. It almost fell to its own greatest hero, a man who had conquered Rome's enemies and then returned as its greatest threat. And when Rome ran out of soldiers, senators, and hope, they sent the only person who could still reach him: his mother. In the early Republic, Gaius Marcius Coriolanus was the definition of Roman war discipline. He earned his name at the Battle of Corioli, where he led a brutal counterattack that turned defeat into total destruction of the enemy. To Rome's elite, he was a symbol of strength. To the people, he was something far more dangerous, a man who openly despised them. Coriolanus believed Rome was collapsing under the influence of the masses. He thought only the aristocracy should rule. And in a city already breaking apart under class tension, that belief made him untouchable. So Rome did what it always did to men it could not control. It exiled him. But for Coriolanus, exile was not silence. It was humiliation. And humiliation became something else: rage. He went directly to Rome's enemies, the Volscians, and there he did the unthinkable. He didn't just fight Rome, he studied it. He became its mirror. Every tactic he had learned, he now used against it. Every weakness he knew, he now exposed. City after city fell. Roman defenses collapsed faster than anyone believed possible. And then it happened. Coriolanus marched to Rome itself. The city froze. This wasn't just another invasion. This was a Roman general standing outside Roman walls. Rome sent envoys. He rejected them. They sent priests. He ignored them. They sent political appeals. He mocked them. Nothing worked. And for the first time in generations, Rome had no answer. Then came a decision no one wanted to make. If Rome could not reach the general, maybe his family could. A silent procession left the city. No weapons, no guards. Only Roman women walking into an enemy camp. At their center stood his mother, Veturia, and his wife, Volumnia. When Coriolanus saw them, he stepped forward. For the first time in years, the battlefield went quiet. Veturia did not bow. She did not beg. She stopped him with a question. She asked whether she stood before a son or an enemy. Then she told him something that cut deeper than any sword ever could. That if he destroyed Rome, he would first have to destroy the woman who gave him life. And in that silence, something inside him broke. Not his pride, not his ambition, but his identity. The general who could not be defeated in battle was defeated in memory. He withdrew his army. The siege of Rome ended not with blood, but with a single conversation. What happened afterward is unclear. Some say the Volscians killed him for abandoning his command. Others say he lived in exile, never returning to Rome again. But history agrees on one thing. Rome was saved in a way no army could have achieved. Because in the end, even the strongest man in the world could not fight the voice that raised him.